So it's about time we got some potatoes in the ground, and this year we're going with some container gardening. We're going to be using these big blue barrels that we got for free, and here we're just going to trace out the lines because we're going to cut them into sections. That way we can stack them as they grow. Our land just wasn't quite ready to have a tilled garden this year, and we figured that this would be a lot easier since we have so many projects going on. And we're cutting the barrels in half, that way we can plant the seed potatoes and then cover them up as they grow. So we have the base where we're going to plant them. We'll fill that with our mulch, and then this can go on top as they grow. So this isn't a necessary step, but we chose to use some parchment paper just to keep the line straight around the whole barrel. And to be honest, it really helped out a lot, a lot more than you would think. And now that both barrels are cut, it's time to bring in that beautiful composted mulch that we got the other day. But not before catching an escaped chicken, of course. You're going to want to make sure that you drill plenty of holes for drainage, and this is a super simple step unless you're like me and have really long hair that wants to constantly get in the way of you being able to see any project that you're working on. So make sure to drill all those holes for drainage so that your potatoes do not get too wet. You don't want them to stay wet for sure. And now that you got all your holes drilled, all you've got to do is go ahead and fill in that mulch. Make sure you get a helper in the back who will help you handful by handful, of course. But go ahead and get those barrels filled up. And we didn't fill them all the way to the top. You'll see in a few minutes how full we did them. Something else that's not necessary, but a great thing to have, is a cute little cat assistant to tell you what a great job you're doing planting. We're going to be growing two different types of potatoes this year, Kennebec and Yukon Gold. And you're going to want to get those sliced up. Just make sure you have some eyes on the slices that you're doing. And you want to make sure that you plant them eyes up. Now, I know there's huge debate on whether or not you're supposed to let them dry out or if you can plant them right after you cut them. We just went ahead and planted them right away. So I guess we'll see who's right. So we decided to go with 5 potatoes per barrel. I don't think we're going to have any problems with overcrowding. The barrels are really deep. I think there's going to be plenty of space for all those potatoes. So I forgot to record this part, but we did add a couple more scoops of mulch on top of these so that they would be deep enough. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let us know if you're planting anything in containers this year.